We all lived through this. We all know this.
Yes.
The president doesn't want a statue erected to him. What he wants is a free and fair election and honest results, and it's being denied to him. And we all know that. It is outrageous. And what I would, if I may, what I'd like to know is what in the hell is the Republican Party doing to defend and why not just say we're not going to accept the results of this election? It's outrageous.
Yes,
why would we put up with it?
This is why I think it's so critical. In order to win these battles, we have to have a place that we can communicate. And that's the challenge. And so you ask, what are we doing now? Yeah. That's why millions of Americans are flooding over to Parler. They're flooding over to Rumble. I mean, this has never happened in our history.
Congressman, with all due respect, Congressman, and I respect the hell out of you, but pushing Parler and Rumble is not an answer to what I'm asking.
No, because
you've got to have something to say, and you're on either one of those. I would hope that there'd be more interest in the content than in the messenger.
Right. No, but I think we're supposed to say the same thing here, Lou. If I go out, other than on your show and a few other shows, nobody's going to put me on to talk about the you just had Scott Perry on from Pennsylvania talking about the corruption there, talking about, this election should not be called. But what's happening out there because of the media putting out this narrative.
What are you doing? What is the party doing to make certain it isn't called? I see so little animation in the Republican Party on this. It's as if it's just another day at the store. And when, in fact, I believe the fate of the Republic hangs in the balance here.
That was Lou Dobbs and Devin Nunes, congressman from California, Republican, in it is so hilarious how just in utter disarray Fox News and the Republican Party, what the state of that party and that network is. Oh, it's just, Trump wants fair and free elections. He doesn't want statues. Lou, Donald Trump wants to cheat the election. He wants to rig the election to say that he won it, despite losing by millions of votes. And so, you're going to tell me what you're going to do? That's the Republican Party. Why aren't you just blindly following Donald Trump? Look where he got you. He got you here with a loss in 2020. Where are you at, Devin Nunes? And Devin Nunes trying to if I could, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to say that we're using different social media platforms now, and that'll show those liberal Democrats.
You guys, they're a joke. You want to talk about hoaxes? Fox News, the Republican Party, they're the hoax. You want to talk about free and fair elections? They're the party who gerrymanders their districts. They're the party who has been caught time and time again. The voter fraud comes from people like Republicans who are I voted for Donald Trump twice. They don't trust the system, so they're doing whatever they can to undermine it. Lawsuits. That's pretty much voter fraud. Pretty much. No evidence, we're just going to gum up the courts. What? Donald Trump has taken Fox News, split them right down the middle. Because that's what this is, right? You have Fox News, the actual news part of Fox, and they're trying to report on the voter fraud by saying okay, there are these allegations, but there's no evidence. And time again, all of these people who led the elections in all these states are saying there's no evidence of fraud. This was a really secure and safe election. 107 million people voted early and voted by mail. It was pretty smooth. And then you have all these opinion dudes like Lou Dobbs, right? He's the cat who's you have to remember Fox News and Lou Dobbs, they know that people marching in Washington, D.C. were marching, right? Trump supporters were marching, yelling, Fox News sucks, right? So they're like, Fox News is like scrambling a little here, right? Because what Devin Nunes said, oh, we're turning different social media platforms, the same can be said about Fox News, right? People are turning to Newsmax and OANN because Donald Trump told them to on his Twitter the other day. And so Fox News is scrambling. They're like, all right, Lou Dobbs, man, you just go out there and you just rant and rave and you get pissed. But we need to hold on to your, like, the old racist white people who are believing all of Donald Trump's lies about voter fraud. Like, we got to hold on to them because they're starting to turn against us. So that's what this is. Like, Lou Dobbs' whole, oh God, what's going on, is completely bogus. Like, you want to talk about hoaxes? Lou Dobbs is a hoax, man. He doesn't mean what he says. He's simply just trying to hold on to those people who were marching yelling Fox News sucks in Washington, D.C. today. And then Devin Nunes. I mean, what a complete joke. What, like, the shifty eyes on Devin Nunes when he's trying to, like, answer Lou Dobbs. Like, Devin Nunes, man. I've made videos about you before. Like, you're just fodder, man. Like, everything you do is terrible. But you're a Republican in Congress, so what else is new?